Also shocking that we don't know more about these drones. This morning, New Jersey Governor Murphy holding an emergency meeting about the dozens of drones spotted all over the state, including these over my house. That's right in front of my house. Yesterday, lawmakers on Capitol Hill grilling the FBI for answers.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
I got an article right here, mystery drone spotted over New York, New Jersey, prompt calls for federal investigation. What can you tell us about what you guys do know?
We do not know the particular specifics of what those drones are.
Is there still a possibility of there being a threat? At the end of the day, that's what my constituents want to know.
I'll just mention it concerns me that we don't know the answer to your question yet.
Wow, that's shocking. Our next guest, who led that hearing, warns we still have no way of stopping enemies like China from using drones to spy on us. GOP Congressman Carlos Gimenez joins us now. Congressman, so first of all, this affects me directly. I live there. I've seen the drones in front of my house multiple times. I've been able to record it at least once. So they're saying they either belong to the U.S. government or they don't. And if our military or FBI doesn't know that, that's a problem, right?
Yeah, it is a huge problem, and we as a nation are woefully unprepared for the challenges and the threats that these drones and other drones may pose to our facilities, but also to American citizens.
Who specifically, which agency head would you say is most responsible for knowing this? Who should know this? Who should be on top of this and giving us information?
It should be Alejandro Mayorkas. This is a threat to the homeland. And so both him and also the Department of Defense, if these drones are buzzing around sensitive areas. And so those two are the ones that are mainly responsible. And that's part of the problem, too, is that we have agencies all over the place that have some money allocated to drone defense. It really should be focused so that we understand this threat. By the way, this threat's just going to get worse and worse as these drones become more and more capable as AI is implemented and put into them.
Yet you can't, on the one hand, say there's no threat, but we don't know what it is. I mean, because if you don't know what it is, you can't really tell me there's no threat. So what has Alejandro Mayorkas said on this, and why hasn't he been pressed more on it?
We should press more. Look, yesterday was one of the first hearings we had on the drone threat. I've been, even way back when I was mayor of Miami-Dade County, I was very worried about drones and the threat that they pose to our airports and our port facilities, even on a local level. And so, yeah, we as a nation need to start focusing in on this threat. And we as a nation need to, if we in Congress have to make some laws that allows, the agencies to take more appropriate action, we need to do that. But also our capabilities, we don't have the capabilities that we need to deal with them today, much less the drones of the future, which are going to be more capable.
Are you worried citizens are going to take this into their own hands?
Yeah, somewhat, but I also worried that we are not paying, the federal government, is not paying enough attention to how we can deal with the threat that drones pose, not only just from surveillance, but also as an offensive weapon. Look what's happening in Ukraine and Russia and what they're doing with drones. Yeah. It poses a very serious threat.
Yeah, the cartels are using them as well on our southern border, and we're having trouble wrapping our arms around that as well. Congressman Gimenez, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.